Hello, everyone. Welcome again into this Uloo team challenge on how to discover the science and the practice of meditation. I hope you enjoy the last 2 days and you start feeling what is meditation as you practice. There are so many things to talk about when it comes to meditation and mindfulness, but I really encourage you to, after these 5 days, follow the future team challenge of Uloo to go deeper and deeper into meditation and mindfulness. You also got some new newsletter yesterday, and you will have more to come to go a little bit deeper into this explanation about what is happening in your body and in your brain when you meditate. Today, before we meditate, we will focus a little bit on what is happening in the brain, how the brain is strengthened by meditation, and also how do we develop our memory powers and how it drives us to be in a better position to enjoy developing our own growth mindset. And I will explain more about this concept, which is actually a reality for most of us. So let's start with some thinking. Let me share. All right. At the end of the day, meditation is not about becoming the best meditator of the world. Meditation is how to live, a better life, how to influence in a good way our life, and how to realize our dreams. Meditation is something, a practice that is toward action, toward the normal life. And one of the key things that we all feel is, things we would like to do differently, or new things we would like to test, to discover. So we have a lot of dreams. And as I was saying in the first session, many of them disappear, after a few days or a few weeks. We let go. The routine, the 95% of our repetitive thoughts, habits, and our limiting belief, I'm not able to learn a new language. I will never be able to go to India. I'm not able to cook. All of these limiting beliefs are stopping us to try new things. So one of the best outcome of meditating, and it does include for myself, was to give us trust, but also the power in our mind, in our brain, to jump and learn new things and do new things. And that's at any age of our life that we can do this, transform ourselves and try new things. I recently joined, a group that is learning guitar. And I had always been dreaming about playing an instrument, but in my family, nobody was playing. There was little music. And I heard during my childhood that it was not in the DNA of this family. So I let go. I enjoy listening to music, but never really tried to do music by myself. And I started about a month ago, and I'm practicing every day, because to get a skill like meditation or like music, you need to practice every day. And I am joining a lot of people who are in the same situation than me, and we exchange and we learn something new. Meditation is helping us, it's giving us, the power, but the push to do this. And so continue to dream and use meditation and mindfulness to help you go where you want to go. How does that happen? Actually, we have a most wonderful body and a most wonderful brain, unlimited capability. We have as many neurons as, in a Milky Way, stars. Is just kind of infinite. And we obviously are not using all of them. We can do connections, as you can see, 100 trillion connections can be made in average. We can store a lot of data. We can make a lot of neural paths in our brain. It's infinite, and that's how we learn. We collect, we store data, we make the connection, and every time we learn something new, we add new neural connections. And every time we stop doing something, a habit maybe that we don't want to have anymore, these connections step by step die and disappear and can be replaced by new one as we learn new habits. So it applies, to learning, new skills, as a new language or mathematics or physics, as well as a new sport, as well as new skills at work. So it's that critical that we know and we are confident that in our brain we have everything we need, to learn new things, to create this new connection. And the more we repeat them, the more the neural pathway are strengthening, are thickening, and it's becoming easier and easier. And we all know that. The first few days learning, very difficult. And that's where you need the power of meditation to not let go and trust the process that your brain will adapt. And discussing this in group, like for this guitar group, as, hey, it's 1 week, I'm trying to do this, I cannot. And people saying, hey, I have done it now for 1 month, and I can tell you, your physical memory brain will learn and your fingers will move, you will see. So just have in mind that you have infinite possibilities, from a brain standpoint. Research have demonstrated that when we meditate, we have few outcome, actually many outcome, but few key outcome in our brain. First, we develop this part of the brain that can make the right brain and the left brain work much better and be much more powerful. We are all using, most of the time, the left brain. The left brain is analytical, is language, is about numbers and everything. It's how we function most of the time at work, except of course for the people here who are artists and who have developed more on the right brain, which is more about the emotional intelligence. You can see this is the imagination, the emotion, the sensation, giving more time to our senses. In lots of culture, the left brain is favored in education, in a childhood, teenager's time. So as we are a child, we have this right brain full speed. And as we grow up, we major on the left brain. Meditation is helping connecting and is thickening also the gray matter, giving us more power, because this is the, doing brain. In addition, one very key aspect is the hippocampus, is increased in size as we meditate. And all of this has been measured many, many times, by, a lot of neuroscience labs and universities and so on. So we increase the place of the brain for the long-term memory power. And it has a significant impact in our life when we can remember, when we listen mindfully, and we can store better, and then we can access better. It has a huge impact on how we learn, how we talk, how we communicate. And also, in addition, as we meditate, we reduce the size of the part of the brain that is creating, more of this anxiety and depression and anger. So we get all the positive and we reduce what could impede our ability to learn. That's how we develop what we call the 7 memory powers. And they have a huge impact on our daily life, but on our work life, career path, on the way also we study, and we can learn new things. When you have more storing power, significantly more, and then we develop easier access power, you can do everything else on that slide much easier. And we store also more because we thicken the part of the brain, the hippocampus. But in addition to that, when we meditate, we become mindful. And as we become mindful, we are more aware. As we are more aware, we pay attention to all the experiences of learning. And that's why you see more and more, in a workplace or in a learning platform and everything, people are creating what they call immersive experience, trying to touch all your senses so you can also store better. And we remember much better when we have had an immersive experience where we can remember, of course, the words. But if it's only words, that's okay. But if there was image with that, if there was sound, music with that, if there was even a smell or taste with that, our memory power for that memory, it's much, much stronger. So if you taste something that you eat mindfully, you remember the color, you remember the plate where it was, you remember the surroundings. Remember maybe there was some music playing outside. So we develop all part of the brain and all, mindful senses to have much more memory power. And in addition, we develop our concentration power. When you tell your mind 1,000,000 times to come back to the breath and stay on the breath as observing, of course you observe, it's not concentration, but you are able to bring your mind to the present moment, to listen much more carefully and to store them. So many changes when I started to meditate. Didn't really need to take notes anymore during a meeting because you are really fully in the moment, present, giving your full attention. So for kids, it's critical. As we develop meditation practice with kids, and they can start very young, at 5 years old, I see even younger than that. Of course, they don't meditate half an hour, but they can stay a few minutes quiet. And if they see their parents doing this, they will develop the habit. So you have more reading power. I have seen so many people starting to meditate and telling me, I cannot read more than 2 pages, I fell asleep. Yes, when you start meditating, you can start feeling that you read 1 page, 2 page, 40 pages in a row with your full attention. That's power in a business, at work, in studies. And also when you love reading after a long day of work. The learning power is easier, better listening, better awareness, better memory power, it's obvious. Creative power, we have the both brains working together and we are able to go to the brain wave, this alpha wave, theta wave, delta wave even, but especially being always in a form of alpha wave is helping create creativity and our thought powers, increase also. So that's key to know this, because when you do meditate, again, it's not to become the best meditator, it's to get the benefit of meditating. And meditating is not to become a yogi in the Himalayas. Meditating is to help us live a better life. That's really key. You might have had, like in my family, the whole belief that meditation, what are these people doing? They want to leave the world. No, it's the opposite. They want to be living better in the world. So one of the outcome of this is that we are able to develop a growth mindset and trust our growth mindset. What is it? If you are not aware of this concept that was developed a few years ago, we all have both of them, but we can develop the growth mindset. Fixed mindset is the belief that everything I have as capabilities came from my birth. My talents, my abilities, they are static, they are in my DNA, they come from birth, and I cannot get anything else. My DNA is my DNA, that's my belief, fixed mindset. So if in my family, nobody is playing music, nobody is really listening to music, nobody is looking at learning music, and everybody told me that it's in the DNA of the family. We are great at sports, but we are not great at music. Even if we love listening, we cannot play it. Well, you believe that, okay, it's in my DNA, so you don't try. But it's the same at work. I am good at analytics. I am bad at communicating. I will never be a good communicator on stage. I cannot become a teacher. I cannot learn how to sell. Oh no, I am good at words or numbers, but not in selling. So it's applying in a lot of things. So when we are in a fixed mindset, we develop our talents that we believe we have from birth, and then we have a plateau, and we are not really looking at learning something else. We look maybe with some envy to other people, not as a role model, but so growth mindset is the opposite. We trust that we can develop our intelligence, our personality through practice, effort, and example. So when we have a growth mindset, we can develop ourselves. We are, in a sense, trusting that we are limitless. We know the power of our brain. We know we can learn anything as long as we put our energy on it. Oh, great. Meditation is helping me focus my energy on what I am trying to do now, on the task at hand. Meditation is developing my brain and memory power, my energy, my health. It's helping me be full in a growth mindset. And so as a result, I can always create, innovate in my life, and trust that I can realize my dream. I can learn anything. In my case, I learned guitar, which is completely different from, being a general manager of a global business unit, but that's okay. And I enjoy it. And I'm starting to learn how to ride a horse. It's completely different, appealing to different part of the brain and physical exercise. But okay, I am a beginner. So what? I will practice and practice and practice. Same way I was a beginner on meditation and mindfulness 5 years ago. And I practiced, did my research, learn a lot, listen a lot, and develop that capability. So this is how meditation is helping, change our life, transform our life for the better, and achieve our goals. Here, there is a famous collection, and you can find it on Google, but of people who were told you cannot do something when they were a child or a teenager, or even in an adult, phase of their life. You will never be able to do something, okay, including Walt Disney. And actually, these people have had wonderful ride and made a difference and impact in the world, even if they were told you will never achieve anything. And Walt Disney, by the way, is one of the first company where meditation was incorporated into the workplace. So I hope it can inspire you that if you have been told at some point in your life that there is something you cannot do, and that's really still in your heart, in your guts, something you would like to try and to do, go ahead. Do some meditation and go ahead and try it. And if you fail, you're in a growth mindset. Failure is part of the learning. You fail, it's an experience. You start again. You fail, it's an experience. You start again. 1,000 times some of the great leaders that we know have done it. They look at, challenges as an opportunity to learn. They look at failure as an opportunity to learn more. And that's how we can become, in our daily life, in our family life, in the sport we want to practice, as well as, of course, in the workplace. And that differentiates us because, we keep going, but we walk the talk. We don't say, oh, mistakes are allowed. We really look at mistakes as a way to learn for ourselves, for the people we work with, for our teams. And if we manage people, is so critical. So net, we can cultivate our growth mindset as we meditate. It's really helping us. And as we practice mindfulness during the day. Memory power, we talked about this, our confidence. We can also be truly present when we are learning. So we learn faster, we remember much better, and we create for ourselves this immersive experience. Even if it's not part of the learning, the way it's done, we can always try to remember everything around. Some of us, for instance, and I used that when I was a child. I was not knowing meditation, but we use colors when we take notes. So we have a graphic memory we use when we have a test. So we can develop all of these techniques thanks to meditation. And we understand we have infinite possibilities and potential. In addition, we develop our connectedness, which help us support our learning, because we connect with people, we find role model, we find mentors, we ask for mentors. We admire some people, we learn how did they go there. We read biographies of people who have done something and learn how they did it. And we let go our competitive energy in a sense of competition, as I want to be better than this person. No, I want to learn from this person. So I am searching for my own excellence. So it's not just be the best of the world, but it's be the best for the world, for myself, for my dreams. Okay, so that's all coming, with the help of meditation. You can improve this significantly. All right, so now we will ingest all of this during our meditation. And again, I'm going to ask you to sit comfortably. Leave you with a final thought. Because, of course, it's not about taking the first step in everything you do and try new journeys as you engage with meditation. So sit comfortably. If you have specs, take them off. You're going to close your eyes, relax your body, and observe your natural, normal breath. Don't give yourself any goal. Every meditation is a great meditation. Let's start with a short body scan and heart elevation. To help relax your body and empty your mind, take a deep breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Focus on your feet, grounded on the floor. Feel them and thank them for carrying you all day long. Then move your attention to your knees, bent on the chair or on the floor, and relax both legs totally. Then feel your weight on the chair, the billions of cells working for you 24/7. You can send them gratitude. Go slowly up your spine. Visualize your lower back. Go up to your shoulders and relax the shoulders. Relax once and twice. Relax now your face, the eyeballs, the ears, the forehead, the jaw. Relax your tongue in the mouth. Now, relax your hands and your fingers comfortably on your lap. And finally, try to feel your heart beating. Put your attention on your chest and your heart. Listen inside. Your heart is the seed of all emotions, of love, gratitude, joy, compassion. Your heart is the seed of your passion for life. Just be with your heart and your breath. Now, dear friends, start to observe your breath. Observe your natural, normal, and peaceful in-breath and out-breath. Your breath is your best friend, your unconditional, loving friend, always with you, wherever you are, days and nights. If it helps, you can focus your attention to the tip of your nose and observe, feeling the air coming in a bit cooler and the air coming out a bit warmer. At this stage, the only thing moving inside you is the flow of the air coming in and out of your nostrils. If arriving thoughts are distracting you, that's okay, that's normal. Just notice them and move them out gently. Then you bring back your attention to your breath and do this again and again and again. Be with your breath, dear friends. As we meditate all together, we are doing the activity of not doing, of just being. And for once, allow yourself to completely forget about your life, completely forget about yourself, and just observe, be the observer of your in-breath and out-breath. Be with your breath. Become one with your in-breath and out-breath. Allow yourself slowly and slowly to become lighter and lighter with your in-breath and out-breath. As your mind is getting quiet, notice if you can feel any sensation in your body. If you can become aware of some emptiness inside your body and all around your body. Be with your breath. Emptiness is energy, and we are less of matter and more of pure energy. As you become one with your breath, allow yourself to go beyond your body, deeper and deeper into this feeling of emptiness inside you, all around you, where there is nobody, where there is no one, nothing, no place and no time. Be with your breath. Your energy is limitless. You are limitless. Now, dear friends, keep your eyes closed. Stay with your breath. Let's express gratitude and build the energy of this elevated emotion, the higher state of receivership. We can always be grateful for our family, our parents, grateful for our friends, grateful for our colleagues and teammates, for our teachers and mentors. We can extend our gratitude to nature, the plants, the trees, the water, the wind, all animals. Grateful to this beautiful planet hosting us, to the sun, the moon, the stars, and this universe, offering us so much energy, so many mysteries and wonders. And we can be deeply thankful to all the people, services, institutions helping us in so many ways in our life. To the technology even serving us to learn, work, create, and connect with others in the world. Finally, dear friends, be grateful to yourself for all that you do, for caring about yourself and caring about others.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Now, dear friends, keep your eyes closed. Stay with your breath. Let's take a minute to have this deep feeling of gratitude and all this energy fill our heart, our mind, and settle in our body. Reconnect slowly with your body. Relax. Reconnect with your surroundings. And whenever you are ready, you can rub your hands together and put your palm on your eyes and count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes and welcome back. All right, congratulations. You achieved your 3rd day of meditation for those who are beginners here. I hope you had a great practice and you feel peaceful, relaxed, but also full of energy for the day to come, or the afternoon to come, or the evening to come. We will meet again tomorrow for our day 4. Please go into the app and mark as you complete the task, because we are in a team challenge and we want to encourage each other. If you have any question or anything you want to share, your experience, please go in the chat of this team challenge and share with others. We are happy to answer you, to encourage you, and to share other experiences. You will also receive a newsletter today And with that, I thank you very much for being there. Welcome again, wherever you are in the world, and have a great end of the day. Thank you.